what's up to all of my millions of subscribers, my millions of people who love me and who are watching this, okay? This is video diary number 20. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? First off, I want to give a shout out to me for being consistent. You know, I definitely want to get into how rewarding it is. You know what I'm saying? To say you're gonna do something and do it. You know, I've been consistent with this shit for like, you know, since February. I looked back when I started kind of posting consistently, and I'm proud of myself. So, you know, we have some shit to talk about. Okay, so we're gonna talk about some information with my daddy, me healing from limerence, okay? Me going viral, the YouTube growth, some new kind of male energy, and some other like shit, okay? So let's go ahead and get on into it. All right, so the last video I was talking about limerence, and if you're new here, be sure that you go and watch all of the video diaries in this playlist, okay? I put them all in the playlist. This is number 20. This is a continuation. It will be characters and people and situations that I'm going to mention in this that you probably not going to know what I'm talking about unless you go back and watch all of it. Be sure that you subscribe and like this, okay? Because I'm very close to being monetized. It's been such a beautiful journey. So I think I kind of want to start there, y'all. You know, I'm feeling really good. I mean, I'm still feeling great. You know, it's coming up on a month that I've been back home. And I've been really enjoying it. I haven't been like antsy or that I need to go or anything like that. I'm really sitting here and I'm stacking my money and I'm enjoying spending time with my mama. Let's just start with that. I am thoroughly enjoying spending time with my mom. That is number one. That is the most invaluable situation that I have. That is my favorite thing about being home is being with mom. And I'm just so fortunate that I can have a mom that lets me be a kid again. Like, I don't pay for nothing because my mama don't like, you know, she buys the groceries, she buys me clothes. I get to like revert back to like being a fucking kid. I don't have to like be an adult while I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't spend any money. And I'm telling you, what a relief. Okay. I mean, obviously I still have my bills and shit, but like, oh my God, like it's just the day-to-day things I don't have to worry about because my mom lovingly takes care of me and I love her. Like today she came home with clothes and shit like that for me, and I'm just so excited about it. So just shout out to my mom. Like I just really could go on all day about that. And so I know y'all been noticing some new content. Again, I've been talking about celebrity shit and all that, and that's getting more into what I want to do. I want to do everything I want to do on here, and it's all paying off. So thank y'all for being here. So anyway, healing from limerence, you know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling better about it. Like, I mean, I'm just so happy and grateful for the YouTube creators that create content about limerence, about how to get over it, because it's really been helping me. And again, I've seen how I've done that. It was very detailed. If you don't know what I'm talking about with limerence is a basically psychological or an emotional maybe I don't know, disorder or something. I don't really know what I'm going to call it, but basically it's a state of mind where one could be prone to being a little bit delusional about their partner. Some would call it like obsession and things like that. But it felt like that, you know, when you feel addicted to someone who's not really giving you anything and you use your brain to fill in the blanks, your imagination. So yeah, that was 100% me in my last relationship, and I feel better about all of that. Like I haven't really been thinking about him, and it's very exciting, you know, for me. And I realized that wasn't really like my first love. Like I'm really able to see, understand, and internalize that in fact was not love. So because it was longing. By definition, limerence is not love. It can't be. Limerence is more longing, you know, because one video I was watching was like, if you spend more time imagining being with them than being with them, you're probably experiencing limerence. Oh my God. Oh, I was like, oh God, it's just so much like comes back of what I was doing for damn near 3 years. Literally imagining shit. Like it was a fucking disease. It was, and I have so much empathy and compassion for myself because limerence usually comes from some kind of survival instinct, it's definitely a trauma response to just not feeling like you're getting your emotional needs met. And that was definitely me. So if you want the full, I did a whole hour video breaking down that in detail. But as far as healing from it, another thing helped me to feel better. So it's two situations, one involving my ex and one involving my dad. So I'm going to tell my daddy business a little bit. So my dad, again, he's not stopping me. As of now, I don't really feel no way about that. I don't feel no way about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh well. It's really how I feel right now. Um, and so I talked to my uncle, and make a long story short, I was like, I don't know, my dad not talking to me. And my dad and my uncle was like, he ain't talking to me either. I'm like, well, damn. He's like, he ain't talking to me and our brother, which is my other uncle, and I was like, he ain't talking to me and my sister. And so, last year, my daddy gave a version of events that I don't feel like getting into the details, but bottom line is my dad gave me a version of events about my uncle. The card, I have an uncle that's a millionaire. My millionaire uncle, he gave me a story and a version of events that made my uncle look like the bad guy. And whenever I talked to my uncle about it, he gave a completely different version. And I came to see that my daddy left out and just came up with some fucking story in his head that wasn't even the truth. And the reason why I'm going to believe my uncle is because it was a situation last year with my sister. My dad had a little bit of, had a misunderstanding, and when my uncle told me my dad's version of events that happened, it wasn't even what the fuck happened. And it's like, you are just lying. It's like, wow. So after me and my uncle spoke, we were both like, oh, I believe you. He was like, I believe you too. And both of our conscience was just clear. He was like, no, I'm going to go to bed feeling good, because I was really feeling, with pain. Like, what did I do to my brother? What did I do to my brother? And, I was like, I was feeling like that. Like, what did I do to my dad? What did I do with my dad? So I don't know what the fuck my dad is going through. Larry Green, what the fuck what are you going through? Like, why are you not communicating like an adult? Why you can't communicate? If somebody did do something to you, if somebody did hurt you, it should be a conversation. And now when I say a conversation, I mean a thorough conversation. Not a one-sided conversation where you get to vent and then hang up the phone. I hate when motherfuckers do that. No. A conversation in which both people come to an understanding, and you don't stop talking until you do that. My dad is just playing poor, childish communication skills, which is exactly the type of man I have been manifesting this whole time. Like the way he was a silent treatment. So my ex would do silent treatment shit that would drive me fucking crazy, trigger the fuck out of me. Dad did that silent treatment too. Then my uncle told me another little story about my dad as it regards to money. It was a situation years ago. I was probably 12 or some shit like that. And my dad was living with my uncle for free for several months or however long it was. And my uncle was like, hey, I got this tax bill. I need help with it. My dad was like, oh, no, I don't have the money. And then a couple of days later, my daddy comes in with some fucking $300 shoes from Neiman Marcus or some shit like that. And my uncle was like, okay, what's up with that? He comes up with some reason to justify why he got money for this, but don't have money to help his brother who he's been living with for free. And then my uncle's like, you know what, you got to start paying rent. And instead of paying rent that following month, my dad moved in with my first stepmom, and I think she was paying the bills for a while. So that shows some kind of shicey, freeloading energy around my dad. And that's exactly some energy that's exactly the energy that I was getting from my ex, and also the dude who the Canadian I was living with. It was like and I don't think the Canadian had malicious intent, but the energy was the same. It's like, you still owe me rent money. Like, you're not paying, you know what I'm saying? You still owe me money. And also on my ex, another thing I would say about the ex, the Zambian who I was going through all this shit with. So he's a promoter at a club. I have a friend who's a DJ. And my friend said, yeah, I DJed for them over a month ago, and him, that promoter, which is my ex, hadn't paid me yet. And I was like, well, that sounded about right. Motherfucker owe me money. Motherfucker, I let him have my bike. I had a bike that I kept in Cape Town. I let him use it. He got it stole or some shit. Never even mentioned or brought up or even attempted to give me my money or replace the bike. So it's just what this is helping me see is that, I don't need to say any of this shit personally. This is just who they are. This is just who the fuck they are. And with my dad with that shicey money shit, I mean, that's exactly how he do us. He do me and my sister the same way. My dad has pulled out a bank account, showed me $50,000 in it. My dad will tell me, oh yeah, I had a $30,000 a month selling cars. Telling me how he getting flown out and shit, because he's making, hitting top sales numbers and shit like that at the fucking dealership. But yet I actually with $200 or you ain't got it. Like he never does that. And then my mama said it was a time she was like, why don't you provide? Why don't you help with the fucking kids? Like, cause my dad, he'll do a little something up until you get 18. And after that, he thinks his job is done. But obviously kids can still cost money and need help after 18. So it was a time that my mama was like, so yeah, why you not helping with the money? And dad was like, well, I know you're going to do it. Basically, I know I don't have to put that much effort for it because I know you're going to do it. And I felt that energy with with both men I'm talking about. Like, I felt like they just knew I was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like with the African, it was like, oh, she got it, she don't really need it back, she could just pay for it, like that kind of shit. It's like, bitch, it's the principle. You said you give me some money, so give me some money. You told me, so pay me back to pay me back. And with the dude, and it was a situation with the dude in Canada where I just felt we were splitting groceries or whatever, and I really didn't want to split groceries, but like whatever. We split groceries, and something came up. I said something. It was like, oh well, I never said that I had to go have, I could have paid for them all, but you paying for it. It's like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like opportunistic, let me try to save and get over type energy from men. No, nigga, don't let me pay for shit. I don't give a fuck if I reach for my card. Don't let me pay. That's what I'm creating for myself. That's what I deserve. You know what I'm saying? So what this is helping me to see is that, number one, I've definitely been dating my dad. Number two, I've definitely been using limerence and glossing over and sprinkling some glitter on top of shit when it comes down to my dad and how I was how you drop the ball, and that's limerence. And again, I go over that in such detail in the last video. Just the video, I think it's number 17 or something like that. It says limerence. Go and look at that video. I can maybe leave that link in the description. So the whole thing is, like, I see that I've been doing that with dad and with my and another thing that's connected to that, my dad is being very petty with everyone, not talking to people and shit like that. And he did some similar shit. Like whenever my high school graduation was in Dallas, he was in Dallas, we lived in Dallas, and nigga did not come to my high school graduation because he was mad at me about something and never communicated appropriately. I didn't even know he was mad at me. He told me traffic or some shit. So he communicates like a bitch. And I didn't figure out till years later that, oh, he was just mad at me because I was taking my stepmom's side. So, context. At that time, him and my stepmom was on the brink of breaking up. Dad had been cheating. I had been around, I had been like knowing about him cheating and shit like that. And so it became awkward because here I am. I'm always with my stepmom. My stepmom always buying shit for me and all that shit. And then she asking me questions and shit. I feel like I'm in a weird place. And she crying and tore up. I had the father saying some shit, he was cheating and trying to tell her. I remember at one point I was like, look, you probably do need to move on. If you're going to be cheating, you probably do need to get out of this relationship. I don't even know what the fuck I said. But either way it goes, I was fucking 17, 16, 18 in the middle of that shit. And daddy didn't feel like I took the right side. So because he was mad, he did not come to my high school graduation, which, as we all know, is not an event that happens every weekend. So, but guess what? I didn't even register that was bad. That's what's crazy about it. I didn't even register that was that was bad. That's something I should have been hurt by. I limbered it. I sprinkled some chivalry. I don't know. I was just like, whatever, I don't know. I don't remember being hurt by it until feeling the pain or emotion of being hurt by it till years later. And it's just really a mind fuck. So what's interesting is, as I'm learning about limerence and as I'm learning about the fact that these people, my dad act like that with my sister, he act like that with both of his brothers, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And number one, and my ex, he ain't paying. Not only not paying me and not answering the phone when I needed him. Not only being neglectful and fucking unreliable with me, he doing that shit with business people too. I don't know why he didn't pay that fucking girl. I hope he did. I don't feel like talking about that nigga with her, but I just hope that he paid her. That's all I can say is I hope that he paid her. Okay, but the fact that it took a month is already wrong. You know what I'm saying? So these people are just these people, and I don't feel like I need to. I'm not going to allow this to have power over me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is definitely in the past. This is a new level of healing. I have to thank my ex for that. I have to thank the Zambian for that, because he has really forced me to understand that I suffer from limerence. He has forced me to face this and heal this with my dad, because I got nothing but love for my dad. My dad doing the best he can. He in his mind, he's justified, in whatever he's doing and not doing. And I can't let that have anything to do with me or my ability to get the love that I deserve. So that's what I'm just continuing to look at videos to understand limerence more and heal from limerence more. But also, I have to appreciate my limerence. My limerence was a survival mechanism. I probably couldn't handle, you know, I probably couldn't really handle him not coming to my graduation for us. I had to make up some shit. I couldn't really handle the missed birthday calls and the all the other times that he's dropped the ball. So I needed limerence. I needed the excuses. I needed my la la land to really sustain me until I was ready to see the truth. But guess what? Now I'm ready to see the truth. So you have to find some love and appreciation for limerence too, because it is a defense mechanism. But I don't need it anymore. I'm not afraid now. I'm not afraid of being left. I had been left, my version of left, a million times, and I'm really okay, and I'm happy all them niggas left. So what is that? Where I don't need to fear abandonment anymore. I don't need to do any of the shit I was doing anymore. And this is the healing journey that I'm on, and I feel really good about it. Speaking of that, I'm really connecting and just kind of conversing and flirting with this guy that I met. Now he's actually married and he's in a very open relationship. Like when I was in Playa del Carmen, which is where I met him and his wife at, we went out on a couple of dates, and at the time he really wanted to do like throuple type shit, but I wasn't really trying to be with the woman. I like, man, I don't really be trying to, be fucking with a woman on that level. Now she's cute and I like her. We could be friends, but I wasn't trying to be sexual with her. Just what I was on. At one point we had a group chat and everything. It was very open, but now they're on some more autonomous bonding. So me and him are talking more. I find him to be so very emotionally safe, so sweet. He's another Canadian. He's just very sweet, and I think he's attractive. He has this like swag about him. And he's very open and honest about like everything, and I'm just enjoying getting my masculine energy fix from him. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. We're gonna call him Freckles, okay, because he has beautiful freckles. So Freckles is gonna be someone, we'll see. I don't know. We've been on each other for a long time. Maybe we'll see each other soon and we'll go from there. So I'm excited about that. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. If anything is resonating with you, just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you're feeling. So I talked about that. YouTube growth. Okay, so I posted a video. Oh, wait, before we get off men. Oh my God. This is like probably nothing to mention, but I just am so appreciative of it. So the beautiful man matched me on Hinge. He matched me first, and I went back and I matched his motherfucking ass. We only sent like 2 messages, which I wish we were talking more. But the bottom line with that is he is beautiful from New Orleans. He's on his TikTok talking about going to therapy and emotional intelligence, and he plays piano with the flute, and he looks artistic, and he's beautiful when he's in the gym. Now I must say, I did feel a little insecure because he talks about how he wants a woman who's like really in shape. And the thing is, like, I have work to do in my body. I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm really working on feeling desirable now. Like that is another thing. So the body dysmorphia, I don't know if I have that anymore. I see my body. I see it. And I see that my stomach is shaped funny. And I see that my stomach is not flat. And I see that it's probably gonna be a solid year. And a solid definitely another 6 to 8 months before I am where I want to be. If we're going about this to now, I'll just have in my head another year before I'm where I want to be naturally. Maybe sooner, but that's the long case. This is worst case scenario, and I simply can't be feeling undesirable until then. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to get that together, and that's something only I can do. I'm gonna have to feel beautiful now, and that is hard. Y'all, it's hard to be in this world without a flat stomach and feeling beautiful, especially one that I feel is shaped funny. Yeah. I'll make a separate video about how my body. I have to. You know what? I'm gonna write down that I'm gonna start gathering the pictures and stuff for this week. I'm gonna do the full body dysmorphia video, the timeline, and talk about my journey. But it's really like a hindrance. It's really difficult. I mean, it's really a fucking hindrance. It's hard. I'm gonna have to figure out. It's just like saying I'm not gonna be happy until I get a man. I'm postponing happiness until some manifestation. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get my body where I want it to be, but I need to feel beautiful on the way there. It is what it is. I am where I am. I have to constantly make peace with the fact that I gained weight, that my stomach, the way my stomach fat grows, because I did ultrasound. Nothing is physically wrong. My stomach just is shaped the way it's shaped. And I'm really going to have to work on finding the beauty in it and accepting the way that I look. Someone with body dysmorphia, I don't really want to do too much trying to imagine and get myself a different picture in the mirror. I need to see what it actually is and love what it actually is. Because somebody with body dysmorphia, someone who hasn't seen my body accurately, I don't need any other delusions. I need to see things the way it is. And that's the same thing with limerence. It's all my work is the same all across the board. It's seeing what it is and accepting it. Like seeing my body and accepting it, seeing this nigga here and accepting it, seeing my daddy and accepting it. That's cool. And so that's my work, y'all. You know, I'm definitely working on that. So I think I told y'all in the last video, or maybe I didn't, that, you know, I've already did the percent form to get my tubes out. So it's going to be happening sometime in the next month. And I'm excited about it. And then I looked at getting some kind of ablation where they get rid of your periods. They do something with your uterine lining or something like that. And I don't think I qualify to put it on insurance because I don't have big, difficult ass periods, which is annoying. Well, also another annoying thing that I realized that I found out is I was looking up, you know, you have PrEP, right? PrEP for men who want to, for people who want to prevent HIV. Well, I found out that you can't get PrEP unless you are sleeping with a woman. Like, I can't get it unless I'm fucking somebody HIV positive and they have to come in and be tested for it or some shit. I don't know if this is across the board, but that's what they said in Louisiana, and that's very annoying. So yeah, this is my video diary. I think I pretty much gave y'all everything. My goal right now is to continue to stack money. I'm feeling better. I'm also feeling a lot better about mobile money, about my other business. I'm back in it. We just launched a sale. I'm back. I'm appreciating my customers. Like they're not getting on my nerves, not annoyed by them or nothing, you know, because they was getting on my nerves at one point. I hated everybody, you know what I'm saying? And so I just definitely am feeling better, and I feel like it's going to be a strong sales month. It's going to be the best sales month of the year. Okay. And I'm excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I love talking to customers now. Maybe I just needed maybe I need a break. I don't know, but I'm feeling refreshed and feeling renewed. I'm feeling just in a better mental space. Also, just other random now we're just doing miscellaneous updates about my life. I learned how to make cinnamon rolls from scratch, and so I'm very excited about that. Did you know cinnamon rolls take a lot of work to do? Okay, they did. I feel like they're fun to make, but take a lot of work. I've never kneaded dough before. That's fucking difficult. Okay, I'm gonna make a video about it and post it somewhere. TikTok is doing really well. I've gone viral, y'all. Like the love I've been getting from like South Africa has been amazing. Like I've been getting like it's just millions and millions of views, millions and millions of shares. And we're viral on TikTok, we're viral on Facebook, we're viral on Facebook, Twitter, and even on Instagram. Like a lot of South African blogs are picking up my content, and it is really amazing. I'm really having a lot of fun with just getting these views, y'all, because I am a social media star of 2024. I really want us to roll this back one day very soon and see. She said it, and then here it is. I am very close to being monetized. Once I'm monetized, YouTube will officially be a stream of income for me, and I'm proud of me for just ignoring. All I know how to do is just keep posting content. That's all. That's all it is to it. I'm just simplifying all of this. If there's anything you want, just keep doing it. Okay? I'm fixing to go. Because I'm finna start back working out with my trainer on Monday. I just have to put my blinders on, hit the fucking gym. I'm finna hit the gym. Because the thing is, even if I still may go to Colombia and do the little surgery thing. But while I'm deciding, while an appointment's being made, while I'm waiting on it, I'm still going to be in the gym. So I'm going to have to take my ass in the motherfucking gym and fucking go hard as fuck and do everything in my power to expedite this as fast as I can. I am going to do some visualizations on me being anybody that I want, but when I look in the mirror, I do want to see what it is, and I do want to love it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm really in a good space. In a good space. So the time is 9:00 Central PM, Central Time, and I'm about to go spend time with my mom before she goes to sleep. But y'all, this is the video diary for the week. I don't know if I left anything else out. Oh, I'm excited and ready for new men and new relationships and new love. I have not heard from Divine. I really am I'm really It's hurtful for me to say, but I'm really analyzing whether I was putting divine, whether I was using limerence with the divine, because it's like he just vanished. And it's like, okay. It's a little hurtful, but oh well. You know, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that. I mean, I told him I was back in the country. He didn't care. I told him I missed him the other day. He doesn't care. And I will not be calling and texting no more. I will not. I absolutely will not. Okay, and if you don't know who Divine is, because you have not been watching all of the video dives, you have to be caught up. I'm so happy I'm home. I'm happy I'm home. I have a comfortable bed. I have home. I have a beautiful mother. Every day that I wake up and I hear my mom talk on the phone, I say thank you. My mom's alive. She's healthy. She's able-bodied. She's beautiful. She's generous. She's smart. She's loving. And also a shout out to my sister right now. My sister is currently enjoying being treated wonderfully by a man that she really likes right now, who's visiting her from out of town. And I just really I just speak life into that. I want her journey of finding a man to be over. I want this to be her man and for her to be officially off the market, because that's what I want for myself. Okay. Videos to come. I'm going to make a video that is going to break down everything I want in a man and why. And the reason why I want to make that video is because I want y'all to hold me accountable. Because if I come on here saying some bullshit that ain't on that motherfucking list, get me together, okay? So, I think that's like all I have. I have a salesperson coming in to work with mobile money. That's exciting. So yeah, I think that things are well. I'm feeling proud of myself. I'm proud. You know, one more thing. This making videos and content creation, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm having so much fun. You have to understand that one of the reasons why I was burnt out and tired of mobile money is because I didn't ever wake up like excited to do it. But I get up and I'm excited to talk to y'all. I'm excited to speak to millions of people. I'm excited about the opportunities and fun things that come along with being a content creator. Like, I am excited, to wake up and do this. I look forward to like videos and shit. Like, I'm having fun. I'm having fun doing this. I am having fun. And my watch hours are improving, y'all. Like, I am so happy. It is so much fun to be on the journey of being monetized on YouTube. It's such a fun part of my journey. And I have a lot of support. So y'all, I'm happy. I'm happy that y'all are watching these videos, that y'all enjoying me. If there's anything else I missed, I'll be sure to make a video next week. So the video diaries are probably gonna be more like once a week. And then the other shit will be throughout the week. Okay. I love y'all. Let me know what y'all think about the gossip shit. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Give me the tea. Thank y'all so very much for all the love and support. I love. Woo! Wait. You see about that? It's not that important. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.